Good day, my YouTube family and friends. Did you think I'd run off, gone somewhere? I feel like I had. I feel like my ruach, my spirit. I guess I can explain myself now. Ruach is Hebrew for spirit. Was leaving me. Yeah, I'm telling you. I feel about 90% better than I did. I still don't feel 100%, but I feel a lot better. I head up to the fruit stand and see if Peter needs to run to the bank or post office, anything like that. I don't know if anybody's been up there today yet or not. And then I'm gonna this afternoon cut a few limbs over there where my neighbor's trees are approaching my tree that I have been taking care of for years now, trying to keep it formed right, you know, wanting it to grow right. But they got some tree limbs growing into it. I think I've talked about it before. From over on their property. And I'm gonna cut them back off of my tree. All right, they're not actually on it yet, but they're right there with it, you know. I don't want that. If I wanted their tree over there, I would have planted a tree over there like that. But yeah, their property's all growed up, a mess anyways. It's a beautiful day. I have no idea what the temperature is. I'm not sure, but even what day it is. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. I think I'm leaning towards Wednesday. Well, I hope I'm right. Oh man. Maybe I should look and see. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna leave it in there. Today's Tuesday. Jeepers. It's Tuesday. It's 92 degrees. So all I missed was Monday. Yeah, I guess that's been a rough couple of days, 3 or 4 days, whatever it was. But anyway, it's Tuesday. We all got a smile on our face, and if you don't get one, you got reason to be smiling. Hey, at least I didn't lose a bunch of days. I still got them. There's an ice cream truck. Oh, cool. Well, it's not an ice. Yeah, it is ice cream. A snow cone truck. Yeah, icy truck. Way better if it was ice cream. I'd much rather have an ice cream. Ice cream man went to Subway to eat, it looks like. Well, bumpity bump, bumpity bump. Well, I'm at the fruit stand now. Let me run in here and see what's going on, see how everybody's doing. And I got a few errands to run. Who knows where I'll end up at? I'll tell you where I ended up at. The fruit stand. Oh, yeah, well, it's okay. She'll be back in a couple hours. Yeah. I'm enjoying this little fan. She's got this little fan. It's Better Home and Gardens fan. That little fan, it's only on one. And that little fan is doing its hickey. I mean, it's putting out some air. Yeah. I got a customer pulling in. It's hot. It's more bearable today. Yeah, it's I'm gonna go to Fort Overthorpe this afternoon. I'm still looking for that bucket. But I want to go pick up a few treats, and then I want to go from there up to the Walmart that's in Fort over there and they'll probably have a bucket I'm looking for. But here comes my customer, so I'll see you in a little while. I don't want to think I'm talking to myself. Keep smiling. Well, I'm at the Tractor Supply. And the guineas has got some treats. Alright, you're not going to believe this. Like I showed you, I'm at Tractor Supply. They have 5-gallon buckets. And they have 5-gallon lids. But the lids they have don't fit the buckets they got. I'm dead serious. Me and that girl, we tried different buckets just in case maybe there's something wrong with one of the buckets. Tried a different bucket. She couldn't and I couldn't either. I said if I was to get it on there, I'd never get it off, and if I got it off, I'd never get it back on again. But we couldn't get a lid to fit on none of the buckets. It was hilarious. So I told her my little situation. I said, well, I found buckets and I found lids. I didn't try the lid on the bucket because they wanted $5 for the bucket and $5 for the lid. Now they do want $2 or something for their lids, which is more than Walmart. But, and I didn't even price the bucket. We couldn't get a lid on it, so I didn't know it. This is getting to be quite an adventure. A 5-gallon bucket with a lid. And I told her I went to Walmart down in where I live at. They had the lids but no buckets. And she said, okay. Now I'm going to try to Walmart here in Fort Overthorpe because I'm going to go back home and go cross country and take the back roads. And I'll just go down there and I want to try that Walmart. I don't feel like going in Walmart, but yeah, I can't give up trying to find this 5-gallon bucket with a lid, or a lid with a 5-gallon bucket, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, I'm going that way. I'll see you in a little while. Keep smiling. I cannot believe I come to Walmart and didn't put my pajamas on. I'm in Walmart in Fort Overthorpe, Georgia. And guess what? You ain't gonna believe this.
All you need, sir?
That's it, thanks. They got buckets. And not only do they got buckets, but they got buckets and lids. So we're in business. Finally. So I bought the bucket and a lid for the same price as they wanted for the bucket at Ace Hardware. I could actually buy 2 buckets and 2 lids for what they want for one. Yeah. Sure can. Yep. Come on. I don't know what this world's coming to. Kids can't even make change. My bill was $18.09. I gave her $20 and a dime, so I wouldn't have a whole bunch more change in my pocket. She didn't put it in that way. She laid the dime down, put it in as $20, and started giving me a dollar bill and a handful of change. And I said, I didn't want that handful of change. That's why I gave you the dime. She goes, yes, sir, I know. The dime is right here, and we'll give it back to you. I said, no, I want $2 and a penny. You keep the dime. I give up. We're done for. I just wasn't adding up. I just wasn't adding up. I went ahead and bought 2 buckets and 2 lids. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to the house. I've had enough. A little on the tired side, but I don't feel lightheaded right now. So that's a good thing. That seems to be going away, but I do feel sleepy. Alright. Let me get back out of here and go home. I spent more time in line waiting to get waited on than I did getting the buckets. And yeah, there was only 2 people ahead of me too, but she had trouble with both of them and had to get somebody over to help her with it. Bless her heart. Back to school to work at Walmart cashier. Well, anybody want some fireworks? They got the fireworks set up here. Check out our new low prices at TNT. #1 brand, 70% off, buy one, get one free. Well, I don't look forward to all that banging going on. The animals will be scared to death. Especially Tank. I don't know how Dan will handle it, but Tank will be, if you're outside, Tank's going to be trying to crawl up your britches leg. Scared to death. And I won't be home. I'll be on a pony ride. I'll see y'all back in Rock Spring, Georgia. I got me a Reese's cup. That's the first Reese's cup I bet you I've had in a year, if not longer. Can't go sit down I can't remember. It's been so long. I thought I'd show you some of the back road from the other end. I hope it smothers out all those weeds right there. It's off my tree now anyway. I hope it threw it back over there on them weeds. I hope it smothers them out. It dies off. Whew. I'm telling you, it is hot. I made it back from Fort Overthrow. Yeah. I'm back home again. Do it while the shade's over here. Put them while the shade's over there. It's just all shade right now in New York. Well, got that done. That's what I've been threatening to do. And I'm hoping them branches smother them weeds. Let's ride down to the barn in the truck. I sure don't want to walk down there. I might need to get a truck and rest a minute and come back. Alright. Here's lots of little baby chicks. I'm videoing the chicks for Cowboy. See all the baby chicks? See that, Cowboy? Whole bunch of baby chicks. See all of them? Wow. Cowboy, we got some quack quacks too. See there? Quack quack. Duck goes quack quack. Oh, hear that? Uh-oh, I heard a turkey. Some chickens. That's the cluck clucks. Look at that one standing on that barrel. Oh, they making noises. Yeah, we got a meow meow too. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. A big old rooster. Got some little bunny rabbits. Little bunny rabbits. All right. Look, I got a. See all those rabbits? None of them's solid white, but the mama is. But the daddy's not. Got guineas. See the guineas? Hey, rooster. What got you down? Cowboy, you got a name for this rooster? Hey, Cowboy, name this rooster for me. Buck, buck. Buck, buck, buck. That one there's got an Elvis look, huh? Hairdo's hanging off the side. You happy sitting on that drum? Well, I've got one rooster. His name is Judge. And I saw him a few minutes ago when I was watering. But now I can't find him. He done went and hid somewhere. All right. Cowboy, I hope you like my cluck clucks. Buck bucks, buck 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 bucks. I think that's what you call them. Buck buck buck. Here, let me show you the turkeys before I leave. They're skittish. Got two roosters in there too with them. They seem to be getting along, but they get over in that corner, and when you're here, they just don't want to come out. Oh yeah, I turned the video off and somebody crows. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, flap them wings. Yeah. Did you do that for Cowboy? Huh? Did you holler for Cowboy? First rooster hollered down. Usually I get them all. They all get to hollering every time I pick up the camera, but they've all been quiet. Until now. This one here says, let me sound off. He's gonna sound off big time now. Let's check the water for these here. I think they need water. This is the one with the mean one in it. Well, I said it'd be about 2 weeks before I start having a bunch of ripe tomatoes. And I've been down here about a week. So, about probably another week to go.
I've been around farm machines.
Let's see
There are a lot of farm
how it's looking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Still a lot of tomatoes. Yeah, we're still green. I didn't expect them to be ripe. There's one right there. Just about ready. Yeah, they're starting to change over. Some of these here, for some reason, ain't looking that good. But there's tons of tomatoes in here. Let's go down here and look at the other stuff. I don't know what he's planting, peas and stuff. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. And there's stuff coming up in every row. Now these down here just got the water started putting to them, so a couple of days they'll be coming out too. There's Daniel, he's walking, getting his exercise. Figured he might as well walk behind that DR and just let it walk with him. It's doing all the work, he just has to walk. Walking around with him. Down here in the cool shaded area. Anyway. Be long. Oh, I see some already down there. Can you see them? Yeah. Give it to the mark. Well, I'm gonna head back on up to the house and call it an evening. Yeah, I made a trip to Walmart. I got that on. Made a trip to Walmart in Fort Oglethorpe. Went to what do you call that place that everybody goes to? Farm place. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, I'll think of it. Tractor Supply. Went to Tractor Supply. Finally, Walmart up in Fort Oglethorpe. I landed me a couple of buckets and lids, and had a pretty good day. The fogginess has moved out of my head, and I seem to have. I woke up, felt pretty good, and I laid back down. That was about 4 o'clock this morning, 5 o'clock this morning. I didn't get to sleep until after 1 or 2, and I thought, well, I hope I feel this good when I wake up, because I didn't feel this good when I went to sleep. And I woke up feeling pretty good. And haven't done a whole lot. Went by the fruit stand, watered a little bit while they were gone. They run and got some flowers real quick. And I was only up there a couple hours. And now I think this has, well, it can be dark if it wants to. I got the screws I need, and they fixed my port. They fixed my hole where I fixed my drain line. So I guess been a pretty good day. Got a chance to talk to a couple of people. One person in Walmart. Got a chance to talk to a young lady in Tractor Supply. And when I say I get a chance to talk to people, I get a chance to share the Lord with them. You know, casual talk and then a little bit about Jesus. But, so, just plant seeds. That's all you can do. Plant them seeds. Hear that, cowboy? Oh, there's the judge. Let me see if I can get... Come on, Judge. There's the judge right there. You can't see his head. There he is right there. Cowboy! Look at the judge there. That's the judge. Look at them ducks taking a bath. Hey, Judge, step back out here. Let's see you. He got that big long tail. Buck, 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 buck. Buck, 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 buck. Yeah, so got a little dusty down here, so I'm gonna go run through the shower and rinse off. Yeah, Yeah, the judge has made his rounds is what he done. But I'll be back tomorrow, the good Lord's willing. In between time, God bless. Keep on smiling, because remember, Jesus loves you. And that's more important than anything else you can have in your life. So, we'll see you. Good night. The next morning anyway.
Yeah.
Well, Scott thinks he's got Loretta.
Loretta Lynn?
We got Bonnie and Clyde, and he thinks he's got Loretta here that's getting ready to join them in the Guinea Palace. And we're going to find out.
Well, go ahead then.
Don't look as healthy as Bonnie and Clyde, though, does she?
Well, they're
Different kinds.
yeah, I believe that's 2 hens and a rooster.
Yeah, I think we got Bonnie.
Well, I don't know now.
That's 2. I know that's Bonnie fighting right there now.
Well, that could be 2 males there. See, that one's Waddles. One's one.
Yeah.
One's one way, one's the other. I don't know. You may not know exactly what he is.
They'll get a pecking order here in a minute.
Yeah,
I hope.
I think what they usually do.
Bonnie and Clyde both are teaming up on him.
Look at this. Well,
See, Clyde jumped right over there with him.
they should be calmed down that morning, mostly.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
I'd say that's 2 males then.
Yep. See, now, I still think that's Bonnie now, because Bonnie's not fighting.
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure that Eden is a female. And that Eden, one side, it's going which side you look at.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah. They're just tapping.
Clyde says, take that, take that. I'm gonna get some more, go get some ties and pull that net a little tighter again. Some of them's broke. Yeah, they'll be all right in a few minutes.
Yeah, they're calming down some on there.
Yeah, well, I ended my video, but we decided to bring another one up here. But we couldn't figure out if it was a male or female, because one side was one way and the one was the other. And see, now that's Bonnie. Bonnie was just in there with that other one, which is well, I thought if it was a female, it was gonna be Loretta. But I think it's a male, because that is definitely Clyde. And Clyde and whatever we name this other male, they'll get used to each other. Clyde's done put the move on him, and he's resting, and he's sitting in the, you can probably see him in there. You see his head in there anyway. He's inside the hut there. And he's like, I'll just rest in here for a while. But they're pecking order, and Clyde's done set him straight that Bonnie is his girl, and he's the king of the Guinea Palace. Yeah. But that one was a toss-up, because one of its things was blowed up and the other one was flat. It was like it didn't know what it wanted to be. And see, Bonnie, look at Bonnie. Bonnie's going to visit him. Okay, it's a male. We're gonna have to come up with a name for him. Uh-oh. Clyde, he's just going around in circles. Come on out of there, like, come on out. Come on out of there. This could be an interesting night. But I reinforced the netting with some ties. Maybe they won't get hung up in it. I mean, Bonnie and Clyde knows not to. They already know it's not. They can't fly out, but he don't know that, and he's tried a few times, but he gets the net every time. Okay, WWE was going on, yeah, at the Guinea Palace. Clyde won. Now, Bonnie here is visiting this visitor at the Guinea Palace here. Going back in there again now. Going back in there now. And trying to make Clyde jealous, apparently. But Clyde put the move on him, I'm telling you. He did. Clyde's going around in circles. Clyde has an attitude. He's like, come on out here. Come on. Bonnie going in checking on him. But look at him. Look at him. He's walking, doing a sidestep and stuff. I mean, seriously. Come on now, Clyde. You know him. You've met him before. Y'all used to be in the same pen together. He's not going to mess with Bonnie. You've done... You done told him. He knows. Bonnie, don't get in there with him. You're gonna have Clyde so upset. Clyde, she's just trying to make you fight. She just wants you to fight for her. And you don't have to, because she's yours. You done showed him who's boss. You done run him into the house. He done run into the palace. Oh boy. Well, we know we got a Bonnie and Clyde, and I hate to name him Clyde Jr. because if I was to do that, that means there's a family feud going on. So, yeah, well, we were down there, and I'd closed. Scott came up, and I was getting ready to back up and go to the house. And he said, didn't you say you want to get another guinea and carry up there? I said, yeah, but we'll do it late at night. And he says, we can do it now if I can grab one. He grabbed one, and we honestly couldn't tell. One of its wattles was flat, and one of them was blowed out. And the way he figures it, the ones with the big bubble in them is males. But this had one flat and one. So I said, well, let's just take it over and put it in there. And well, when we did, we found out we had a male for sure, because Bonnie egged it on, and Clyde and him got into it, started scrapping, and he's held up in the guinea pen now, he's up in the Guinea Palace itself, up in there resting, and Clyde's out there pacing around. I needed to run back up to the fruit stand real quick. And, well, I check on them when I get back. Of course, I can step out the back door and shine a light on them all night long, but I'll check on them, make sure they're okay. And it's getting close to their bedtime anyway, so they'll probably just calm down and they'll be fine in the morning. Whew. Yep, question was answered when we put them in there. Clyde said, I will whoop up on you. And he went off. So we definitely got a Bonnie and Clyde. She just ain't laying no eggs. Don't know why. Of course, we're pretty sure there's at least 5 or 6 females down there in the barn now, and probably the rest of them are pretty close to being males. We are getting some eggs. We've got 20 some in there now with them other eggs that we put in for the chickens, and we're gonna have over 20 some more here. We've already got 20 some more again that's ready to go in there when we put them in there, but they're not fertile. We don't understand why they're not fertile. We're having the same problem with the chickens. We're not getting nowhere near what we should, our fertile eggs. It's not, and we know for sure the roosters are there. We see them taking care of business and everything. But anyway, once again, I want to tell you God bless. And hope you sleep well. Keep on smiling. Well, update you on how the night went in the morning with the guineas. At the Guinea Palace, that sign that Peggy sent is getting pretty much on the money now. I mean, it might be dangerous in there.